Oh my god, there's iced coffee on my seat. Hey Phries, welcome back to another video. As you can see, I am not in my room. I'm actually in my car again, like I was in my last video. I figured I should really, try and start incorporating different locations when I film, so you're probably gonna get a lot of car videos from now on. And, if I get one of those clips, they'll definitely be moving car videos, so you don't have to worry that I'm not wearing my seatbelt. I'm literally parked in the same spot that I was in last time. Forgive me if I look around. There's, people walking by, people riding bikes, people driving by, and I'm sorry if you can hear, like, other people's conversations. There's a car literally, like, maybe 4 spots away from me, and the person is talking on the phone, and I can kind of hear what they're saying. Not sure if you can, so let's hope that you can't. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to do the Get to Know Me tag. So I found 30 questions online, and basically I'm just going to read them off and answer them, and you're going to get to know a little more about me. I know I've had this YouTube channel for quite some time, but I figured it's better late than never to answer these questions. And honestly, I didn't know what video I should make. But the good thing is I have 2 video ideas, one for June and one for July, so I should be good until then. Seriously though, like, if you have any ideas as to what I should make, comment down below, because your boy needs some help sometimes. I like when you're gonna start a video and then people, like, drive by and they have to stop at the stop sign, as one does, and they just kind of look your way and they're like, what is that boy doing in his car talking to himself? Yeah. I just realized why it's so crowded. I'm in a parking lot near the local high school, and I guess they're getting dismissed at this time. So that's fun. Social anxiety, anyone? Question 1, where did you grow up? I grew up in a city about 45 minutes or so north of Boston. Question 2, where do you currently live? I live in the complete opposite direction. I am now south of Boston. But I'm still in Massachusetts, which is great because, honestly, love the weather. Love that sometimes it's hot. Love that sometimes it's cold. Love that I don't know if I should be wearing long sleeves because I'm going to be cold, or I should be wearing short sleeves because I'm going to be hot. I don't know if I should be wearing shorts or pants or flip-flops or, boots. I just never know. I don't know if, like, it's going to start snowing in May. I don't know, but it's great. The weather is fantastic. Love. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. Number 3, who was your first best friend? My first best friend was this boy named Jay, and his father lived directly across the street in the house I grew up in for a majority of my life. And he and I still talk occasionally, but we went to different schools. We were a few years apart, I believe 2.5 or so. When we ended up going to different high schools, we lost track and we started seeing less and less of each other, but we still talk occasionally. But he was my first best friend, and I remember, like, going to his house and playing Nintendo 64, and he would come over and we would play, like, Nintendo 64 and literally play the same games over and over, and it was amazing. And we'd play the Pokemon games on, like, the Game Boy, and he would have every single Pokemon already captured, and I'd be like, what? I only have my Squirtle that just transformed into a War Turtle, and, like, I'm trying to get an Eevee. Like, help me out. Question 4, how tall are you? So my license says I'm 5'6", I believe. I remember when I got measured for my cap and gown for my 8th grade graduation, they said I was 5'8", and I'll never forget that. So I like to say I'm like 5'7" on a good day, but I'm really probably like 5'6". I'm pretty short for a guy. Question 5, dogs or cats? Honestly, I love dogs, and I've had dogs growing up when I was younger, and I currently have 2 little pups. As for cats, I've never had a cat. I have held cats and played with cats before, but my family has always had a dog as a pet, but I love cats too. I would love to have a cat one day, so yes to both of them. Question 6, funniest moment throughout high school. So every time I tell this story, I always laugh, like, uncontrollably, and I'm gonna try my best not to, because I'm in public and semi-public. It's a weird moment where, like, you're in your car and it's your property, so it's private, but, like, you're in a parking lot that you don't own and you're in public, kind of, because there's other cars driving about, and you're like, wow, what is life right now? Love when you're talking and people walk by and you feel awkward, so you stop. So in high school, I had a friend named Jessica, who I should probably send this video to after I make it, and she was, for lack of a better description, always kind of in her own world. And when I say that, I mean, like, she oftentimes, like, had headphones in her ears if she could get away with it, and was just kind of, like, doing her own thing. Do you hear the church bells? It's 2 o'clock. 1, 2. Okay, great. So Jessica was walking down the stairs And like this was during our passing period, so like in between classes, and my friend Ileana was at the bottom of one of the steps, and Jessica, like, I don't know what she did, but she tripped and she fell down the stairs and she rolled. So like she rolled down the stairs and then took out Ileana like at the very like last two steps, but it was like 2 flights of stairs, so it would go down a little platform and then go down. Ileana's here, Jessica's here. She like trips, takes down Ileana, and then Ileana and her roll, and then roll down the other like flight of stairs. So like Jessica took a tumble, and honestly, best moment because the entire school heard about that. And like honestly, like that's some of the things that like I would just think about during tests and just crack up with laughter. And like the teachers would look at me and be like, "What is this kid laughing at? Like he's taking a test. What is wrong with him?" Another funny moment, because I'm just gonna branch off now, is when I was in Spanish class and there was a bat that flew into the room, which was the library at the time, and literally it was during like a midterm and everybody got scared and just ran to one side of the room, and my friend Chelsea is literally just sitting there dying of laughter. So of course like I sit there dying of laughter because she's laughing. If you're curious, a funny moment that happened in college was when my friend Victoria walked into a classroom, and it was one of the classrooms that have like the fold down top, so you could like fold it up or down to get in and get out of the chair or desk, whatever. And she like tripped, so she grabbed onto that and it ripped off the hinges. I love my friends. Question 7. What year were you born? I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 93, and honestly, like, I'm so glad that some of the shows that they had during the 90s are coming back because they just bring so much nostalgia back to me. And it's like, I don't know, it's weird to like watch what you used to watch back then now because you just get like this new like appreciation for everything. 10 minutes of Phil being relatable. No, 10 minutes of Phil trying to be relatable. Question 8. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I graduated in 2015 and I majored in psychology. I'm not going to tell you where I went because the last video was literally me talking about a professor who gave me hell and who I don't think really liked me, so I'm not going to do that. But yes, I majored in psychology. And no, don't worry, I'm not trying to psychoanalyze you. Question 9. What is your favorite drink? Okay, so my favorite drink is honestly probably an iced coffee, and you're going to say I'm basic because I'm going to say Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. Currently it's the caramel swirl, but I love the summer butter pecan because that's just me. In terms of soda, I really like Diet Coke. I used to love Coke and I used to love Sprite, but when I started losing weight, I gave up soda for the most part, and I've only started getting back into diet soda recently. As for alcohol, I guess you could say Blackberry Merlot. Question 10. What is your spirit animal and why? My spirit animal is a dolphin. And the reason I say dolphin is because my Patronus is a dolphin, believe it or not. Insert the Glee quote here, dolphins are just gay sharks. I think like if I had to choose my own spirit animal that wasn't a dolphin or something that was given to me, I'd probably pick like a flamingo. Because honestly, flamingos like standing on one leg is a mood. Or a penguin, because I love penguins. And there's the whole thing that like penguins give another penguin a rock when they find their soulmate. Honestly, that's like the cutest thing. Like imagine being a penguin and getting a rock from someone and you're like, oh crap, like this penguin wants to be with me for the rest of their life. Like that's amazing. I don't know, I just think penguins are awesome. And yeah, so either a dolphin, a flamingo, or a penguin. Speaking of which, I'm a Hufflepuff, just in case you were wondering. I don't know if it's just me, but my shirt looks brighter. Question 11, you're wearing perfume, what scent is it? Probably the scent of lazy, or sadness, or failure. You should probably change the whole 10 minutes of Phil trying to be relatable to like 20 minutes of Phil trying to be relatable at this point. But no, seriously, like I don't know what my scent would be. Like I feel like lazy is probably a good scent to choose. Oh my god, my scent could be Twizzlers, like the red Twizzlers. Yo, my scent would be like social anxiety. Can you bottle that up into a scent? Like nervousness, like that is my scent right there. Like oh my god, stuttering and saying the same word over and over because you need to fill in the time because you feel like if there's gaps in what you're saying it makes things awkward. Yo, someone needs to bottle that up real quick. Did you hear that truck pass by? I did. Also, sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I usually look at myself, which sounds vain, but I'm trying to look at the camera. Question 12. Tea or coffee? Iced coffee. I'm the kind of person who, I don't know if this is because I live in Massachusetts, but I could drink iced coffee all year round. Literally in the winter, I could drink iced coffee. In the summer, I could drink iced coffee. It's raining, I could drink iced coffee. I'm feeling sad, I could drink iced coffee. I'm making a YouTube video, I'm drinking iced coffee. I'm making a YouTube video, I'm spilling iced coffee. I'm making a YouTube video, I'm cleaning the iced coffee that I spilt just now. 10 minutes of Phil talking about iced coffee. Oh my god, there's iced coffee on my seat. How does one drink or eat and miss their mouth? What? Question 13. What are your life goals? My life goals are honestly to be happy, or, continue to be happy, to be successful, to be able to support myself. I guess just to be able to find out what it is that I truly want to do in life, because I feel like so many people know what they want to do and then they end up doing it and they change career paths. And for the longest time, I wanted to actually sit down and make YouTube videos, but either like anxiety or lack of ideas or lack of motivation or lack of a camera, even though, I'm using my phone right now, which is horrible quality, and I appreciate you guys that are watching on crappy quality. I feel like a lot of those things stops me, and I need to just be able to see those obstacles and remove the fact that they're obstacles and make them into motivators. And that's something I'm really trying to learn and focus on, but it's hard. But yeah, that's one of the goals that I have, to kind of take what's stopping me and make it motivate me. Question 14. What sports do you play or have you played? I am lazy and I'm not really into sports, so I don't play sports. Unless you count like video game sports or like video games, then yeah, I do. As for sports that I used to play baseball, or like t-ball, whatever it's called, basketball in school. I think that's it. Oh, I remember I played ice hockey for a little bit when I was younger. That was fun. And I remember not being able to skate and having to like skate with the crate, like holding onto the crate. That was really fun. Can we say that singing is a sport? Because I like to sing even though I do it horribly, and I can't usually carry a note or hold a tune, but that was a car. Question 15. Have any books you've read changed your life? I want to say the Harry Potter series, but I feel like that's gonna be like the obvious answer. But honestly, like the Harry Potter series are so good, and I just loved Hogwarts and kind of still wish that like I got my acceptance letter, but I didn't. Also, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get my acceptance letter, because like if I was to go to school around the time that the trio went to school, there were a lot of deaths, and your boy ain't here for that. I know different years and everything, and like we wouldn't have really gone at the same time, but like yeah. Also, like I'd be a Hufflepuff. That'd be freaking fantastic. As for another book, I'd probably say The Crucible by Arthur Miller. Honestly, that book or play, whatever you want to call it, is one of the best plays I've ever seen. And I think I have special ties because of the whole like Salem witch trials in Massachusetts and just feeling connected to it in that sense. But that was fun to read, and I remember like acting it out and seeing it be performed, and then seeing my friend perform it. I forget who she played, but I remember her line was claws, claws, she's spreading her claws, and that was like, I just laughed so hard during that because just her saying it. But like it was like, that's honestly one of my favorite plays. I was gonna say she played Mary Warren, but no, because they were on trial about Mary Warren, right? Or like she was the one that they were accusing, I believe. Then there's Catch-22, which is another great book, and that book just really makes you think like he was trying to get out of something, but if he did, they'd say he was crazy. But also at the same time, if he didn't, they would say he wasn't crazy. That was a horrible explanation, by the way. But like, it just makes you think of how many Catch-22s there are in life. Like, how many times can you try and do something to better yourself, but if you do it, you're not being seen as bettering yourself, and you're blocked from doing it. The other book is The Great Gatsby, because I loved reading that in high school. I don't know, like that was one of my favorites. Like, it was just so fun to read. I should probably watch the remake. Question 16. What is your favorite movie? This is a loaded question because I don't have a favorite movie. Oh, actually, I take that back. I take that back right now. Rewind. My favorite movie is... Thank you, Max, for that marvelous introduction. Or, oh my god, I can't say it. Suck the lives out of the children of Salem before sunrise, otherwise it's curtains, and we evaporate. Hocus Pocus, 1993, I believe. Winifred, Mary, and Sarah Sanderson. Honestly, like one of the best Disney movies, and I could watch that all day, every day. I even wrote a paper about it in college. That movie holds a special place in my heart. There's so many relatable things from that movie. Wow, I should do a Hocus Pocus video. What would I do? React to it? Oh my god, like everything wrong with Hocus Pocus, or everything right with Hocus Pocus, everything right with the world, everything about Hocus Pocus. Literally, wow, I have a Hocus Pocus shirt. Also, can we just say that like Mary flying on, I don't know what that flash was. Mary flying on her vacuum is literally everything. It's a mood. It gives me life. Question 17. Who are your favorite YouTubers? My favorite YouTubers, I feel like they constantly change, and I don't want to go through like a huge list and list like 20 people, because I could literally spend all day sitting here in my car talking about so many amazing YouTubers, because there are literally so many amazing ones. But I think the ones who I've watched recently, Shane Dawson, whom I love, and obviously like Ryland and Morgan and Garrett, Jeffree Star, whom I've loved for a while now. Even though like I'm not a beauty guru and I know nothing about makeup, but like I could literally sit there watching his videos and watching like beauty and makeup videos for hours and just be like, what hole did I fall down? I don't know, they're just so entertaining. Miles J is another YouTuber whom I love so much. I remember being obsessed with him when I was in college, and then my friend met him and he recorded a video for me saying like, hey Phil, why aren't you here? And like it was at some convention or something, and honestly I have that video saved and it makes me so happy. I think I have that video saved. I should have that video saved because my computer crashed a year, maybe 2 years ago. Oh crap, do I have that video saved? Wow, I'm gonna be really sad if I don't. Then there's like Colleen Ballinger and Miranda Sings, obviously, because she's really good lady and I love doing my Miranda Sings impression. So gotcha, it's really good. Yeah, I feel like there's just so many people, like so many YouTubers, but those are the ones that are jumping out at me right now. Also, I'm just gonna say I'm my favorite YouTuber because I am. No, I'm totally kidding. I hate my videos. I'm not my favorite YouTuber. Oh my god. Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, Miranda Sings, / Colleen Ballinger, Miles J. I remember Community Channel. Like, I miss her videos so much. She honestly, like, the way she would start her videos, I should do a YouTuber introduction impression video. I remember, like, whenever you'd click on one of her videos, she'd be like, hi. She was so great. Oh, I miss her. Oh my god, I miss her. Remember Happy Slip? Oh my god, throwback. Question 18. Do you speak any languages and how well? Other than English, I can speak Spanish. I used to be pretty fluent in it because I took it in college, but now I'm really rusty and I don't know it as well as I would like. I've been trying to pick it back up, but it takes a lot of like me saying like, how do you say, and then the word in English to try and, you know, get my way by. I know Portuguese. I can't really speak it all that well. I can if I needed to, like I could turn it on, but I understand it more than I can speak it. I think I can read it. I can't write it. I can write and read Spanish though. And I know like some words in other languages like French, German, I guess that's it. Just like very minimum words like numbers or like my name is or thank you or you're welcome or stuff like that. Nothing like huge. Question 19. Are you single or taken? Pretty mama, if you're single, you don't gotta be alone tonight. I don't know why I just decided to sing. But yeah, single. So, single and ready to Pringle. Pringle and ready to single. I feel like that was a meme at one point. I don't know where I saw it, but I did. Okay, moving on. Question 20. What is your idea of your dream date? I'm not picky or like overcomplicated. Like, let's get some food, let's watch a movie or a TV show, something I haven't seen, or like something I have seen that like I'm obsessed with, like Hocus Pocus, and let's laugh because like laughter is everything. Literally like food, laughing, not too big of a deal, something low-key and chill. Or like let's sit in the car, let's go for a ride, let's put on a musical soundtrack or any song and literally sing with me. That right there is perfect because I'm sick of singing all of the songs by myself and being like every single row. Someone count how many cars drove by in this video. I would love to know. Question 21. How long was your longest relationship? Thank you. Next. No, in all seriousness, I feel like it was a relationship that I kept very private and not many people knew. Maybe like a handful of people, like a year and some change, maybe like a year and a half, maybe a little more than that. No, I'm gonna say a year and a half. Question 22. How would you describe your fashion sense? Sloth or lazy, sweatpants, high socks, like not ankle socks, sweaters, baggy sweaters, shirts that are like look like they could fit and be your size but like are really baggy, clothes that don't make me look fat, things that I look decent in but also like could be a slob, sometimes not shaven but sometimes like clean shaven, except you can see my 5 o'clock shadow at like 10 a.m. Hair all over the place, glasses probably dirty and falling down my nose. Yeah, that's my fashion sense and like the easiest way to put it. Question 23. What is your go-to hairstyle? What I have right now is pretty decent and tamed. Fun fact, I've gotten my hair colored 3 times. My first color was blue, one of my favorite colors. My second color was yellow, also another one of my favorite colors. And the last one I got was like this silver metallic color, and silver is my third favorite color. Now, I don't know what color I'm getting next. I'm actually going to a hair appointment tomorrow, I believe. I don't know if I should go like to something simple and normal, like a regular hair color, or just like tell her that I just want something wild and let her go crazy. I kind of want to try purple. I've wanted to try red, but I hear that red is very difficult to get out or like maintain. Oh look, more people are walking by. Just a man in his car reading his questions on a piece of paper that he wrote. Nothing to see here. 7 more questions. Please leave. Question 24. How many siblings do you have? I have one older sister. I've always wanted like a really large family, but I just have one older sister, but I love her a lot, so I'll take it. Question 25. What is your go-to fast food order? Hi, can I get a Big Mac with a 10-piece? Thanks. Also like honey mustard or maybe some sweet and sour sauce, whatever you want. Actually, while you're there, throw in like a large fry because I could eat. Also, like, I know this is McDonald's, but like, can I also have a taco? Or do I need to drive across the street to Taco Bell? Okay, I'll do that. And then while I'm there, I'll get a biscuit at KFC. And maybe a burrito? Cool Ranch taco. Honestly, I don't even care. Like, give me a quesarito. Okay, and then I'll go to Burger King and get some onion rings and some fries. That was me pretending to talk out of the window at the drive-thru, so gotcha. That was also very corny. I apologize for that. Question 26. Do you use a PC or a Mac? I use a Mac. The only reason I use a Mac is because I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship to get a new computer. I feel like there's people behind me. Like, what is happening? I also just got a text message. Question 27. What is your most memorable vacation memory? I just went to Disney World for the first time, and it was so fun, and honestly, that entire experience, like, while we were at the parks, while I was enjoying myself, while I wasn't on my phone dealing with stuff, I enjoyed myself. And also I got to meet Pluto, I got to meet Goofy, like I got to meet Stitch. Those were moments that I will never forget, and the interaction I had with Pluto was honestly one of the best things. Pluto was just so friendly, so like silly and funny, and so much like Pluto the dog, and it was just so great. And like, you're just put into this world. That right there was probably the best thing, even though we were exhausted by the end of the trip and wanted to go home and needed a vacation from the vacation. But like, Pluto was probably one of my favorite moments throughout all of Disney, and I believe it was the first park that we went to, so that was fun. Question 28. What are your morning or evening routines? Let me just start by saying I feel like I'm pretty simple and I'm not super complicated with things. Morning, I get up and get out of bed, or I struggle to get out of bed, and I do the normal hygiene things like shower, teeth, face, put on clothes, eat, iced coffee. I'm probably forgetting like something important, but that's what it is. Evening routine, I go to bed. Sometimes I'll just knock out and then I'll wake up like 2 hours later and hate the world and hate myself and be like, ugh, why did I do this? Why did I fall asleep? Why is the light on? Why am I over my covers and not under them? I'm just pretty simple. I go with the flow. Question 29. Do you have any bad habits? Yes, I do. I have a lot. Sometimes I will scrunch up my nose like that to push my glasses up because they fall ever so slightly. Sometimes I'll bite my lip when I get nervous. And honestly, another bad habit, which a lot of people might not think is a bad habit, is that I trust people too easily. I'm the kind of person who, like, if I trust you or know you enough, I put my trust in you, and sometimes that's not smart, and it's led to some like sticky situations. Usually, like, if I trust you, then I trust you, and if you burn me, then like, yeah, let me not get into all of that, but that's a pretty bad habit. Question 30. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. There used to be this TV show called Zoom, and they would speak this language that is made up called ubby-dubby, where you add a U and a B before every vowel of the word, and I can speak that literally fluently. So if I was to say, hi, my name is Philip, I would say, habalabo, mabai nabai mabis falabab. I used to be better and like faster at it, but I haven't done it in a while. Oh my god, I can't even do it anymore. I've just tried like 4 times, and I'm not going to insert the bloopers because that's so awkward. I just thought I could do it and now I can't. But I promise, I was able to speak this fluently. I feel like I'm saying it so slowly because I'm like second guessing myself. But before I used to be like, and that's about it. Thank you for watching this video and getting to know a little more about me. I hope you liked those 30 questions and answers that I gave you. If you'd like to follow me on social media, feel free to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. They're both at Phries like usual. Hopefully you liked this setup again of me in my car, minus the steering wheel in the way. I guess I could have moved it. Yeah, let me not play with it because then later I'll be like, oh no, I moved it and now I don't like the position that it's in. Ugh. Again, thank you for watching. Feel free to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. You can also hit that bell notification if you'd like to get notified every time I upload a video. Again, I'm trying to upload one every month this year just to get into the swing of things, and it's more difficult than I thought. So hopefully if I'm able to do this, maybe next year I can upload more than once a month. That would be kind of cool. I just need videos. So yeah, feel free to comment down below if you have any video ideas for me, and until June, where I will have a different hair color. Thanks guys, bye.